Good afternoon. It is Thursday, October 10th, and we are back out here at Old Faithful. We're back right in the same blind, our third set in a row of this blind. So we're doing the afternoon and morning, and we're right back again this afternoon. Wind has picked up. It's still out of the north, 10 to 12 miles an hour, 1 mile an hour gusts. So hitting this right in the face, blowing out the back of the blind. I also got the zones running back behind me, so hopefully that'll help us out when it comes right behind us. We're still sitting over this water hole. If I do anything, I guess, that's not traditional or what you really shouldn't do is, especially when I get breaks from school like this, I can have multiple days in a row. If I haven't got busted, I'm going to burn a spot out because once we go back to school, I am a weekend warrior and only can hunt weekends because I cannot get away from school in time to hunt in the afternoon. So we've had deer showing up right here on the water hole, and hopefully they keep doing so. Would like to see that buck we filmed last night on the water hole. Still don't know if I should have shot that deer or not. He got me going a little bit. My heart was pounded. If he comes back out again, we'll see what we decide to do. We also saw that 8-point and 7-point this morning. That was kind of off to our west, about 80, 90 yards or so away from us. We'd like to get a closer look at those deer, and who knows what could come rolling through and want a drink of water or some of this rye, wheat, or clover, and if they decide to do so, we'll be here. So it's about 3:25 in the afternoon. We got a while to go, and we're going to sit tight, relax, and anything we see, you're going to see. It is Friday, October 11th, and just like a broken record, we are back out here at Old Faithful in the soft side redneck blind sitting over this water hole. We did not hunt this morning. Wind was not good for this blind. I didn't really want to, got pretty lucky I felt like the morning before, or yesterday morning coming in without getting busted, so I decided to take the morning off, come back out here this afternoon. We have probably the best wind we've had so far. It's more of a northwest wind, which should come right out the back of the blind. There's an old swamp back behind me that sometimes holds water when we get a lot of rain, so it kind of really helps with our scent. Plus the deer don't really travel through it, so hopefully the wind will stay true. We got those onyx running out the back too, just in case, but hopefully that'll help us out this afternoon. Temperatures are a little bit lower. It's about 75 right now, but that north breeze, it feels a little cool. About like it did 2 days ago whenever we had that rack, or that buck that we were on the fence. Smaller rack buck, but he looks like a pretty decent body that came in right here on the water hole, and probably should have taken a shot. I don't know. It's been weighing on my mind quite a bit. I think if he does it again, I think I might let an arrow fly, but we'll see what happens if he decides to show back up or not. Would like to see those 2 bucks that we saw briefly yesterday morning, that 8-point and 7-point. That was about 75 yards or so, 90 yards to our west, and see if they'd come over here or not. Get a good look at them and see what we think. None of the other spots that I have really have anything on camera, and trying to stay out of those places. And I know I'm probably going to burn this spot out, but we haven't been busted yet, so we're going to keep going until we do. Yesterday afternoon, we probably saw, I don't know, 15 to 18 deer, mostly antlerless, a lot of does and fawns. At one point I think we had 10, 12 different does and fawns right here in front of us. Saw 2 spikes, maybe a spike and a 3-point, and then a half rack buck, but he was tall, but he wasn't very big. He's probably a 2.5-year-old at best. So we're going to sit tight. Conditions are more so like the afternoon that we had those 2 bucks come in late and come right here to the water hole, so we'll see if they decide to do the same thing again, or who knows what else might step out. But whatever we see today, you're going to see as well. Alright guys, another really good hunt. Ended up seeing anywhere between 12 to 20 different deer. Not sure if some of those doe groups were the same doe groups coming in and out. They ended up working what we call into the backwards L, the top part of that food plot. Not a lot of deer hanging out around the water hole tonight, but still saw several deer. I ended up seeing, I think it was the same 7-point that we saw yesterday morning. The 8-point with the long G2s wasn't with him. And then it looked like a 5-point maybe. That's actually a pretty good size 5-point. He just didn't have any brow tines. So two pretty good deer. They were probably about 120 yards or so off. I'm gonna look at the wind and see where which way that's gonna be blowing in the morning, and then try to decide if we want to hunt in the morning or not. The temperatures are about to start warming back up, so we got maybe tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, and then see what that holds and see if we decide to hunt or not on Sunday. But I know the highs on the Sundays are back into the upper 80s, so we're gonna keep at it and maybe we can get it done before the weekend's over with. But